駆け巡ってみた。回した回った手当たり次第に転がした。組み込んだいろんなものをゲットした。はあ、カモン。避けてみた、逃げてみた、勢い余って飛んでみた。ようピラ押してみた、引いてみた、力の限り投げてみた。ぶつかった、弾かれた、ものすごい衝撃が走った。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。打ち負けた、へこたれた、力なさに絶望を感じた。はあ、拗ねてみた、落ち込んだ、悔しくてとことん泣いてみた。カモン。考えた、寝転んだ、空見て落ち着きを取り戻した。眺めてた、目に入れた、空にかぶ月が眩しかった。はあ、でかくした、育んだ、大きな綺麗な星にした。ようピラ頑張った、努力した、相手系の力を出し切った。よう危機感を感じ立ち上がる。心の壁を取り払い、自由なマインドと溢れるソウル、スピリットを心に宿した。力を合わせて頑張れる。みんなで一つのことを成し遂げるためにお互いを褒めたたいた。今までより一回り大きくなった。ネガティブな話題を口にするな。辛くても進むことをやめるんじゃない。ピースなバイブレーションでアークを描き、このアースに負けないオブジェを作れ。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。チゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな黙って俺についてこい。イエチゲだ、ファンキーだ、みんな必死で俺についてこい。カモン。
Hello, Chad. How we doing, everybody? Hi. Hi. Yeah, so a little bit of a change of plan today. I was gonna do something else, but instead I decided to do this, and I know my mods are gonna be very happy about that. And hopefully all of you watching will also be very happy to see this, you know? Please don't think of me. Yes, exactly. So why is Vi apologizing? Some of you who are watching only the VOD and can't see the title of the stream are asking. and maybe some of you who didn't read the title of the stream. Well, here's what we're doing today. We are... I was about to say, is the music gonna go? We are... As long as Blinkish stays dead, what the fuck? Anyways, we are going to be ranking our, my Galactic Dad, you know, me, myself, or, you know, the channel's, moderators, hear me out. They put together this list, amongst themselves. Not all of my mods contributed, but, some of them contributed maybe more than others. Maybe one of them contributed, like, probably over half the submissions, if I were to guess. I don't know how many there are. I think I heard that there was, like, 100 something. so we got a lot to go through here. Oh wait, I can see the number right here. I think there's like 117 or something like that. I don't know. I had none to contribute. I was out of the loop. That's okay. That's okay. You could just enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. You and Vi are pretty close. Okay, then Sig and Vi. Well, speaking of Cygnus and Vi, they're the ones that put together most of this. I believe Cygnus actually put together the list and made the tier list, and I think Vi put together the PowerPoint. Is that correct? My chat is only mods right now. Yes? Alright. So credits and thank you to Cygnus and Vi and everybody else who submitted. This will be very fun. I expect 50% of the revenue from the stream. Hold on, let me go look at, see how long the looky. Oh, 5 stream streak. There you go, Zelda. Let me go look at the last stream's revenue. I'm going to be very upfront with you guys. Are you ready for this? Let me look at this. Analytics. Okay, let's go to earnings. Okay. My last stream made... Okay, well, I got a sub, so it was like... Yeah, okay. And I got a sub there. Okay, here's a stream where I didn't get sub. I got 24 cents in ads. Ooh, I don't know if I could give you 10 cents. Or 12 cents. Depending on how much I make. I'm not sure if I could do that. That might be too high. But anyways, oh yeah, I forgot the song does this. It's just quiet. Nice. It's just quiet. Hold on, let me put this on. By the way, I have some background music that I'm gonna play during this, but if you guys want something else, I don't care. Just kidding. I might do that. I might do that. But anyways, let me get this all ready. It should be ready. Hi, Wings. Let me get everything ready. You should play sultry music? What would that be? What video game soundtrack would be? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Alright, give me a second to get this ready. I have a fun layout. You're gonna see the first one immediately. I hope that's okay. But I've hidden all the other ones from you guys. I can see them, but I'm not looking at them. I don't want to. I want to be somewhat surprised. I've seen like a glimpse of them. But I don't want to see them too closely. So anyways, goodbye music. It's a nice song. I should have... Yeah, I do have the next song ready. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me get this... I forgot to add a title slot. That's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going to start pretty much immediately. I have a lot to get through, so we should probably go ahead and get started, huh? Let's see if everything works. Shaboop. There you go. There's our first one, by the way. Let me get the music. Let me get the music. I have this playing. Tell me if it's too loud. Shouldn't be. It should be quiet enough. It should be pretty chill. That seems fine, right? Not too loud, not too quiet. Laxi, can you say hi to everybody before we start?
Hi.
She was having audio
I'm Laxi,
problems.
Galactic Dad's digital assistant.
Sorry, I talked over you. Sorry. Yes?
I hope you are ready for the stream, chat.
I hope you're ready for the stream, chat. Yeah, she was having issues earlier, so I had to make sure she was working last second. Alright, here we go! So, as a heads up, since we're starting, I don't know whose is whose. The mods who submitted these, they're allowed to say if they submitted this one, like after I'm done ranking it. Try to wait till after I'm done ranking it, but also you can just keep yourself a secret if you don't want to admit it, so. I do believe Sig, though. I do believe already that the first few are going to be yours, because I think you were putting this together anyways, so I'm sure you shuffled them, right? But anyways, guys, here we go. Okay. So we have, Eric from The Phantom of the Opera. Can I be honest? I don't know who this is. Okay, I'm looking at the Phantom of the Opera queer inside my mind. Is that a reference? Oh no, I haven't seen this. Okay, let me look. I'm looking at this picture here. Yeah. Yeah. That's the Phantom of the Opera? I was kind of guessing based on the mask. I know the mask. I like how Sig wrote it. He's the Phantom of the Opera. Okay, well let me look here. Okay, so as you can see on the bottom, you can see all the tears, right? But check this out. You guys ready? This is gonna reveal. Actually, should I go ahead and I can full screen this. Should I do it? You guys are gonna be able to see some of the other ranking things. You know what? For now, I won't do it. I have a full screen version, but I don't know if you guys want me to reveal some of the other characters that are in the here. But you know what? We'll keep it a secret. Okay, I've got him here. Okay, so here he is. He's right here. Let's see. I think. So okay, the tiers are. Hold on. Let me go through the tiers. The tiers are heard. Standardly attractive. Okay, I can see it. No, but it's close. No, and what the fuck? So I don't think this is a what the fuck, and I'm gonna say standardly attractive does not mean that I'm attracted to them. It just means like a yeah, no, that's just an attractive person. I see. That being said, would I put this guy in standardly attractive? I'm looking at his picture. I've got it on my big TV, so I can really look into it. Yeah, sure. Conventionally, yeah. Why not? Yeah, we'll just put him there. Where I'm not into it, but I'm like, yeah, that's just a dude, you know, right? That's just a dude. There's nothing wrong with this person. It's just a person, right? So you know. Did you? Yes, I did like the name of the Google Slides. Thank you. Conventionally didn't fit. That's fine. We're gonna say standardly, even though it conventionally sounds better. What if you had just like put conventionally, but it just like was a run-on? It would have been funny. All right, next. By the way, it's going to pop up with this sometimes because of how I have to do this. So it's going to keep saying Google Slides is in full screen mode. Okay, now we have James Wilson from House MD. Okay, I have no house. I've seen this. Literally an entire scene of his ex-wife talking about him being a good love. This is just a guy. This is just a guy. This is just another standardly kind of attractive guy, right? This is just a dude. Chat's saying base, though, but I'm going to say this is just another dude, you know? I don't know. Also, it's going to do it again. Okay, now we have Gordon Freeman from Half-Life. Absolute Chad. I kind of agree with this. I think Gordon Freeman, very cool guy. Do I think Gordon Freeman... Is that a hear me out for myself? No. Unfortunately, I'm not into dudes. It's just, you know, what can I say? I'm, fucking boring. Anyways, yeah, no, this is also just another, like, you know, Gordon Freeman, he's cool. Mid. Ooh. Let's see how chat feels about that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and rank that as another standardly attractive person right there. You know, nothing too crazy here with these first few. Don't worry, we're gonna be turning up the heat eventually. Don't you worry. We're still at the tame ones, you know. We're in the calm before the storm. I'm sure. I'm guessing based on how my mods were talking, at least. Okay, next we have Rosalina. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy. Now, is this specifically from the movie or just in general? Also, Mommy, sorry. I agree. No, hold on. Well, before I say anything, I mean, heard. Am I right? I mean, who doesn't say heard to that? But vanilla next. Yes. It doesn't matter to me if this is specifically the movie version or any version of Rosalina. I'm gonna just say I agree. This is. Can I be honest with you, Will? This is one of my hear me outs. Okay. This is one of mine. I didn't even submit this, but this, I don't know. They just knew that this was one of mine. So whoever said this, I agree with you. Whatever mod said this, 100% on board. I would put this on my list too. Okay, Galactic Dad. Yes, no, we're gonna I'm gonna have the most vanilla fucking opinions this whole night. We been know that this was gonna be the case. Okay. Normal blonde woman. I'm saying though. But she's like really tall and like she's got a space theme to her. Have you guys seen my channel? Have you guys seen what I'm called? Of course I'm gonna think that the space goddess is attractive. What surprise is there? Anyways, moving on. Now we have Luigi from Luigi's Mansion 2. Self-explanatory. No, because my question is specifically Luigi's Mansion 2? What about like 3? Or like 1? He's like kind of silly in 1. Or like literally any other Mario game. Why 2 specifically? I'm curious about that. You don't have to answer that. I'm just thinking out loud. It should be Luigi Super Mario series. So was this a mistake on the slide? If so, that's okay. I can go with it. Because I was thinking Luigi's Mansion 2 is funny. Oh, you thought it'd be funny. Oh, so Vi, you fucked with it on purpose. Okay, well, hey, you know what? You got a confused reaction out of me. I hope you didn't do that too many more, but it's good for this one. If you did, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I like 8-bit Luigi. Well, how do I feel about Luigi? You know what? I'll say it. People like silly guys. All the other Luigis are in my bed already. You know what? I'll say it. Luigi's a silly guy. I don't think Luigi is standardly attractive. But I can see Luigi as, like, I can see it, I get it. People, dude, the people love the silly guys. You know what I'm saying? He's, like, really nice. He's really silly. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just a goofy guy. And what's not to love about a goofy guy? From Luigi's Mansion 2 specifically. Next we have Ella from Subway Surfers. Our sources declined comment. Now, I don't know who this is. I know about Subway Surfers because of the memes. I didn't know this was a character in that. Also, why did they decline to comment? The lesbians love Luigi. This is true. Who submitted this? Something tells me. Something tells me I know who. Anyways, you know what I will say? The art style is not really appealing to me specifically, but I do like the design. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say... Who do you think it is? I'm guessing Noodle. I'm guessing Noodle submitted this. Somehow. Something tells me. If it isn't, that's okay. But you don't have to reveal it. You could just be like, no, it's not Noodle. Okay, then I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if it was Noodle, because like that'd be such an out of left field. I also don't know this character. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, how would I rank them? Let's see, because I like the design, but I don't know. The art style is not really appealing to me. I don't really find this character like attractive, but mostly it's because of the art style. Maybe if it was like a different art style, I'd be like, ooh-wee mama, But like, I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna say I can see it. That's another I can see it, That's fine, that's fine. Alright, next we have... Oh, I see. Spice from Fortnite. Halloween is my favorite holiday. Also, like the fit. Is fire and low-key hot. So I know who this is already. Because I'm good... because, like, we all know who this is. Yes, we all know who this is. And let me think. So, a pumpkin-headed, cat-eared lady. This is like a Fortnite character. If you're an Ashes server, you know exactly. How do I feel, though? You know what? This isn't really standardly attractive, though. Because that's where I'd probably rank it. But, like, they're not... I don't know if they're standardly attractive. I guess they're... Or conventionally attractive, I don't know if they really are, because they don't really look like just a normal person. To me, conventionally attractive is like, you'd see this person on the street and go, oh, yeah. It's from the neck down. Yeah, exactly. The neck down, maybe. The head, I'll just say, you know what? I'll just say this is another I can see it. Okay? I'll just leave it at that. I can see it. That's a hot character. We could do that's a hot... You know what? Yeah, we could do standardly attractive because it's like, yeah, that's a hot character. I think I could agree with that. Anyways, hi, Rose, who's definitely... This is not the hear me out of, definitely not, trust. I think I'll do standardly attractive. I think I could definitely 100% see this, but also, like, that is just like just a hot lady, You know what I'm saying? All right, next we have... Okay, come on now. So we have Sephiroth. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. I'd assume just any Final Fantasy VII. I like the one here that says, "Nice nips, bro." This is the attractive anime guy for like a video game, right? This is like the attractive anime guy, right? This is like poster child of when you're thinking of a hot anime guy from a video game, it's fucking Sephiroth. Who else do you think of? So like, you know, that's just an attractive guy. Not for me personally, but like, you know, I see it. I definitely understand, you know? I definitely, you know, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I get it. Anyways, moving on. Okay, She-Hulk from Lego Marvel. For starters, it's She-Hulk. I needn't explain myself there, that's true. But Lego She-Hulk has a certain chutzpah. I feel like she's a bit sassier and yes please. Okay. Okay, I mean, She-Hulk, I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. That's just a giant, strong green lady. I get that. That'd be on a herd, probably. It wouldn't be on my Hear Me Out list, but that'd be like, I hear it. I definitely understand. You know, I see it. I agree. But, whenever you Lego-fy her, I don't know. I can't say I'm really into the Lego people, you know? This isn't the last Lego. Oh, I don't fucking doubt it. I don't fucking doubt it. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this... I hate to say this. I'm gonna say no. It's not like a no, but it's close. It's not a what the fuck. It's just gonna be a no for me, you know? It's not my thing. I'm not gonna discredit you for liking or not disliking or whatever. I don't, that's just not for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just not for me. I like the description a lot, though. What do we have after this? We have Sheik from Ocarina of Time. Smash next question. Ah, true. They are in Smash Brothers. I think I know who submitted this one. Gee, I wonder. Also, I like how it's the melee Sheik. Where would I put Sheik, though? Sheik, I personally am not attracted to Sheik. Personally. But, like, next question. You know what I'll say? Could I put this? Where would I put this? Because I don't know if it's a no per se. Does this count as standardly attractive? Bros, next question. 64, next question. Did we put this in standardly attractive? I don't know. Is Sheik standardly attractive? Super, next question. I don't know where to put Sheik. I'm trying to think about this. Herds, conventionally attractive. I could see it. It's not really an I could see it. This is just like, I don't know. This is tough. How do I rank this? No, but it's close as a tough tier. Maybe I'll put Sheik there? Because, like, I say, no, well, it's not really close for me. I don't know. This is a tough one for me to rank, guys. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna say, I can see it. Okay? I can see it. Yeah, I agree, Doodle. I can see it. So what are we doing? Oh, dear Lord, run. We're ranking all the mods who submitted Hear Me Outs. We're ranking them. Their choices. There's going to be some fun ones here, trust. Speaking of fun ones, I don't know what the next one is. I just wanted to segue. The next is Sarah Taylor from Step Right Up Adventure Isle. Girl failure, wannabe YouTuber, but also she's low-key stupid and just like me, FR. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I've heard of this character before because of a certain someone, so I think I know whose this is, but also, I don't know anything about what this is from. I got no fucking idea. Wonders who's, yeah, gee, I wonder. I don't know, who knows? But, looking at the design, I do like the design. Yeah, no, I like this. Yeah. It's an F&F mod. I wonder who in my mods likes Friday Night Funkin' a lot. Like, a lot. Could be anyone. Maybe it's Cygnus. Yes. It could be anyone. But thinking on it, yeah, I like the design a lot. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say? I don't even think this is gonna be just standardly attractive. You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say heard. I hear you. I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing you out right now. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing you out. I'm hearing you out. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what? I've heard you. I've heard you. All right, let's move on. How do you pronounce this? Is it Yishi? From Flavor Folly. I mean, look at her, bro. She's hot as fuck. Also, evil cannibal. I do know this. I do know this character. I know exactly who submitted this. Now, I gotta say, you know, cannibals. You know, not sure if you know. Ishi, kind of. But if the S was a Z, she, I can't, yeah. G, like that. She could eat me. Zelda. Dude, Zelda's gonna be so confused during all this. I don't think Zelda even knows what hear me outs means. G? Okay. So Yi Ji. Okay. That's, first of all, cool name. Second of all, I don't even know if this is like a standardly attractive. I'm trying to think. I think the cannibal thing is kind of a, you know, that's not for me personally, you know. You know what I'm saying? I do think that she's got a cool design, but you know, me personally, you know, the cannibal thing. You know what? This might be our first no, but it's close. You know what? There's only like one thing that like turns me off from it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Mons, you can explain it to Zelda if you want. Anyways, yeah, so this is a... No, but it's close, you know? Like, you know what? Here we go, yeah. We haven't used this tier yet. So, yeah. That's how I feel. Where it's like, not for me. But, you know, she's cool. Alright, next we have... Oh, Kasane Teto. From Bird Brain specifically. Stupid-ass girl failure, but she's insecure and I want to hug her. So based. My penis hurts. Anyway, so based. I do love this design. I think it's really cute. This stream is a glorified smasher pass, but the mods put in our smashes? Literally, yes. Bird Brain Dance is so peak? Yeah, it is. I really like the song, too. The design is cute. Not sure if I really consider this like a, oh my god, yes, I need her, you know? It's just kind of more cute to me. So I'm gonna say, for me, this is a... You know what? I'll say this as I can see it. I can see it. For me, it's a no, but like, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. You know? I loved her big dress like a chicken. It's adorable. Yes, it's great. Alright, yeah, there we go. Dude, Laxi, how are you falling asleep during this? What if you show up on this? I literally don't know if you're in this, Laxi, I'm gonna be honest. You might be, who knows? Don't spoil that, though. Alright, next! Velma Dinkley! I don't know, Nerd Girls. Also, she definitely has all that. Oh, she definitely does. Oh, no, you spitting with that. Laxi better be on this. Velma, dude. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. This is fucking Velma. What do you guys want me to say? What do you guys want me to say? What the fuck do you guys want me to say? It's fucking Velma. Dude. My glasses! Come on, guys. Now, to be clear, I'm hearing you, right? But that doesn't mean that I would put her on my Hear Me Out list. I'm just like, you've been heard. I understand, you know? I totally get it. The freckles aren't drawn in this one? Listen. Pretty much every single version of Velma, that's an adult attractive, you know what I'm saying? Nerdy girl, on the thicker side, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing, dude, I can almost put this as standardly, like, conventionally attractive, but I understand, so I'm gonna say that's a herd for me, you know what I'm saying? That's a herd for me. Nerd, lesbian, my beloved, exactly. Or perhaps bisexual lady, it depends on the continuity. What about Velma from Velma? Alright, moving on. Nightwing from DC. Gargantuan ass and skin type Spandex. That is true. I have... Yeah, no, that is true. Also, I think I know exactly who submitted this one. That is true. I do know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen the images. I've seen the images. This one is a standardly attractive for me, dog. That's a... Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Not for me, but I definitely understand. He can do tricks on it! It's so fucking funny. He is literally... Yeah, he's an acrobat. He can literally do tricks on it. That is literally true. Alright, moving on. I don't have much to say about this one. I'm just like, yep, okay. Dr. Stu... Gee, I wonder who submitted this one. Huh, it could be anybody in the chat. You know what? I'm not gonna point out anybody in particular. Who could be anyone? From F-Zero GP Legend. I want him to finger bang me in an alley! That's an I can see it. That's where I will, that's where I will leave that one. That is an I can see it. That's where that one goes. Alright, moving on. Ooh. Interesting. Richter Belmont from Castlevania. Gonna be I'm not reading this one. I'm not reading this one out loud. I'm not reading this one out loud. I'm not reading that. I'm just gonna put this in standardly attractive. We're gonna move on. I'm not reading that. You understand. You can read it yourself. I'm gonna get fucking banned. I'm gonna get fucking banned, by the way. Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders looks like this? Stupid, sexy Flanders? Ned Flanders looks like this? I didn't know. I didn't know that. Damn. Damn, Ned Flanders. I'd assume this is specifically like a version of Flanders. He doesn't normally look like this, I imagine. That's canonically how he looks. Seriously? That's crazy. You know what? You know what? That's fine. Wrong image? Oh my god, yeah, they could have done that image. Ah, yeah, why didn't you guys use that image? You know the one. With the big booty. How do I feel about Ned Flanders? I mean, that's not for me, but is this like a standardly I don't know if this is really standardly... This is a Simpson character. I guess I could see it. I'll just say I could see it, you know? It's the guy from Fortnite! So true, Goom. So true. That is what... It's the guy from Fortnite. Yeah, I kinda believe Sig, you know, when it comes to... You know. Hi Goom. You came to the right stream. I'm sure there's no reason for that. Next we have... okay, this is interesting. Sarah Henderson from Needle Mouse. Come on, you can see why also evil girls are hot. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one. Yeah, first of all, gee, I wonder who submitted this. What the fuck, Goob? What the fuck? That's crazy. Okay. You know, I hate to do this, but I don't know how to say this. I just, you know, I got nothing. I like the character design, pretty neat, you know, pretty cool. I like the eyes, you know, I like the fit. The fit's cool. But you know, I'm gonna moving on. Oh, both of them. This is a 2-for-1. Okay. Marlo and Gwaine. Both of them, huh? Interesting. She's a ghost, by the way. Interesting. Gwaine Saga. Come on, GD. You've watched the series. You know exactly why I like them. Yeah, and I know exactly who this is, too. And, well, this is... Okay, I'm gonna rank them separately. So Marlo... I can see it, obviously. I can 100% see it. Is there a do you deserve hell tier? No, it's a there's a what the fuck tier. Wow, I wonder if Rose did this. Yeah, I wonder. Anyways, and I will be putting Gwaine in the top because Gwaine is literally just like basically Samus in design, and What the fuck do you want me to say? What the hell do you want me to say? It's another blonde woman! I'm sorry! I can't, I don't know, I'm sorry! I promise I don't have a type, it's just a coincidence! We're moving on. Okay, I know who this is, too. Zora Salazar from Epithet Erased. Is that how you pronounce that? Her voice is pretty, and her personality is hot, and also she's hot. You know what? Very based. You know, I can't see like the most, I can only see like the top half of the design, so that's all I have to work with, but I can get the vibe, which is, got ourselves like a cowgirl type design, kind of a western look. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, she has awesome pants. I believe it. I think I've definitely seen this character before. You know, I'll say, I can see it. That's an I can see it for me. I can see it, you know. That's where I'll put that. I can see it, you know. Moving on. Oh, how do you say the name is Nene? From Friday Night Funkin'. Gee, I wonder who submitted this. Are you starting to notice a trend? She low-key killed me, and I think that's fine. Moving on. Hairdresser from Pillar Chase 2. I mean, like, low-key, she's built just like my type. Wait, is that a... Oh, and that's cute. It's like it's a Frick Bears image. I guess there's a mod for this character. That's cool. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay. Well, looking at that. That's not the image I sent, but okay. Oh, that's okay. It's cool. I like this. Are these all rows? Some of them are, but don't worry, we have a lot more. That was what was on the tier list. Oh, so you can blame Sig for that one. Yeah, bros, you can send me the image. By the way, I might turn this into a video. So if I do that, I'll put the image you send me in the video. But yeah, you know, looking at this, I do like the design. I mean, you know, I like the hair. I like the outfit. I'm stalling because I'm waiting for the image. I'll be honest. Unfortunately, this is a very scuffed game of telephone. It is. Okay, let me look at the image. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I see it. Okay, why did Noodle timeout Vi? What's that about? Anyways, okay, yeah, okay, moving on. Ooh, Niku, Morioka from Hotline 024, Triangle Tits. Okay. Gee, yeah. Also, I wonder who submitted this one too. I think we've been on a you know, roll here. Shockingly, not mine. Really, not yours. Well, I think this also is. This definitely also Rose's. But you know, I do like the design. I actually think that this design would like look really good. This is a little selfish. I'm gonna talk selfish for a second. I think in my art style, this design would look really cool too. You know, if I drew it with like the cross kind of art style, I think that this character would look really cool. But that's just me being selfish. Anyways, yeah, no, this character, yeah, I can see it, definitely, I see it, 100%. 100% I see it. Also, to check out his art style, cough.
Check out Crisscross Heart Connection.
Who did that? Anyways, moving on. Oh. Bone Guy, Five Nights at Freddy's. Great Father, no notes. I think my favorite thing about this is that the only really, like, thing you have to work off of... Yes, Goom. The only thing you have to work off of is the Scott Cawthon voice acting and the, A Week Before book. Which, GD about to start rambling about lore? Ah, fuck. Imagine the phone sex. You've heard his voice. Yeah, you've heard his voice, and you know his personality, and you do know that I cannot stress how great of a father he is. His daughter, Coppelia, is literally like they have such a good relationship. It is awesome. It's like one of the few FNAF fathers that actually has a good relationship with their child. That being said, like, what do I say to this? There's nothing to work. I guess the voice. Hello. I guess I could see it because the voice is kind of attractive and also a good father. That's he can hello me. All right. All right. Oh shit! Rules card from Deltarune. Oh hell yeah! He's pompous, fruity, and pathetic. What can I say? he is all of those things. More like rules card. Yeah. The way that spelt is crazy. That's how it's spelled in the game. It's rules card. I would smash most of these. Well, that is fair. That is fair. I will put this in I can see it because, you know, again, not for me, but I'm sure a lot of chat members, and understandably so, would want to join a throuple with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Or I guess a more than throuple, because I think there's way more than just a couple, you know. At a point, I will send a giant Deltarune spoiler warning. Oh, okay. Hey, anybody watching? Hey, there's going to be a point where there's going to be a Deltarune spoiler coming up. If you see it in chat, I will read it, and I will warn you. Anyways, moving on. Oh, I know who submitted this one. Gee, I know who submitted this one. Droopy from the Shama. I've seen this character. I mean, like, she's evil, and she was the main inspiration for my other Sono, so, like, you connect the dots. Yeah, I know who submitted this one. Yeah. This character's cool. I do like this character's gimmicks and, like, the videos I've seen of them. They're pretty cool. I'm gonna say no, but it's close. Not for me. But you know, it's close. It's pretty. You know what? Yeah, because I don't think it's like an I can see. But I can see. I guess I can see. You know what? I kind of just wanted to do something different, but yeah, I can see it. The more I think about it, the voice is pretty cool, especially. And, like, I really do like the personality. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Explode! Holy shit, they exploded. Literally. What are we dead by now? Alright, moving on. Okay, interesting. Splits from Funhouse. She has a really cute design, but also I fuck with chubby girls. Okay. So I'm assuming this is like a ice cream themed character, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Is this a that's a really bad image. Okay. Sometimes our game of telephone did not you know, led to some interesting images, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, looking at this image. Yeah. GD, send me a better image so I could send it to GD. I'm sorry. You want me to send you a better image? I mean, Goom. Oh, okay. I was about to be like, that doesn't make any sense. Yes. Damn, I'm lactose intolerant. But, like, come on. We all know that people who are lactose intolerant, you know what I'm saying? They, do we really care? You know, we just ignore it, right? How do I feel about this character, though? I mean, I'm gonna wait till I get the quote-unquote better image. But, I don't know. At the moment, I'm gonna say... I mean, you know, until we change the ranking here... I'm just gonna say no. You know? Sent. Alright, let me look. Maybe this will change my mind. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the design is pretty cute. If I turn this in the video, I'll put it on screen right now. Oh, there it is. Yeah. No, that's cute. I'm still gonna say no, because it's a little too cutesy for me. But you know, get the liquid shits after eater out. Alright, so moving on. I want to see. You can post in the Discord, any of these images. Rose Quartz from Steven Universe, I can fix her. Okay. I do, you know what? this character, I do like the design a lot. I haven't seen Steven Universe. But, you know, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I do like the design, but it's not a hear me out for me personally. So you know what? I'll say I can say I can see it. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. You know, she could kill me and I'd apologize. Yeah, not for me personally, but I'll put it in. I can see it. You know, that's okay. That's fine. Alrighty, I'll show you the big version of the tier list here soon, so we can switch back and forth. I just kind of didn't want to spoil stuff. I type Rose as Rose too. That's funny. That's funny. Moving on, we have... Okay, Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series. Come on, man. You know how I feel about jesters. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it's Harley Quinn, specifically from the animated series. The chat's going, yes! Harley Quinn is in no way a hear me out. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that this is a standardly attractive. I personally, yeah, everybody is freaking. Dude, Wings is freaking out. I'm gonna say yeah, Harley Quinn. You know, she's not for me, not my type. But like, one, I can definitely see it, and also that's just a hot lady. You know what I'm saying? That's just an attractive lady, conventionally. You know. Okay, next we have Poison Ivy from Harley Quinn. I heart eco-terrorism. That's a good quote. Goom, now you have a quote. That's awesome. Let me think about this one. I do like Poison Ivy. I don't think this is a herd for me, though. Really funny that these two are on the list considering they're a couple? Yeah. You know what? This is just another standardly attractive lady right there. Bye, Goom. Bye, Goom. But okay, yeah. Next we have the... Is that their actual name? The Butt Witch? 12 Forever? Her voice is hot, woman with masculine voices, Yeah, I've definitely seen... I've heard this character's voice. I did not know they were called the Butt Witch. I did not presume that that was the name of her. But that's nice. The what? She has a big butt. No, that is... I can imagine, yeah. No, I can imagine that is the case, yes. Gyat damn. Yeah, no, chat's, if anybody wants to post what the voice sounds like, you can do that in the Discord. She does have a cool voice. Let me think though. I don't know if is this a standardly attractive person? That counts as I think it's because the character called her. I don't think that her name is revealed. Okay, fair. I don't know how to rank this one. You know what? I'm gonna say this is another kind of attractive person, but I don't know if they're really standard. So maybe I do like, okay, I can see it. Yeah. Pixar Mom Bod FRFR. Got that crisscross heart connection body. Moving on. I do like that character though. I like it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh hey, it's Leela. I actually didn't know that was Leela's first name. Oh, hold on. I'll check a DMs real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see. What is that image you sent me? Anyways. Nice bazongas, dude. I didn't read the caption. You know what I gotta say? Leela is, you know, maybe a little less conventionally attractive, but also still conventionally attractive. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just a woman. You know, it's the guy from Fortnite. Also, ads are incoming. Damn, already? Moving on, we have... Oh. I see. Bunny Suit GD from Galactic Dad Channel. This is a signal. What do you mean this is a signal? What is that supposed to be? Heard. Smash. Yeah, I think I know how chat feels about this. I think out of principle, I have to put this in, what the fuck? Out of principle, you know? I think out of principle, I have to say what the fuck. Rate the self-sense. I have to put that in what the fuck out of principle, you know? Like, I just have to. Can you guys believe this, by the way, that was drawn like 2 years ago now? Isn't that crazy? Stuff says based? Yeah, but I wouldn't do myself, personally. That's not what I would do. Yeah, that was from 2 years ago. Anyways, should we take a break, or can we keep going? Did we just leave Bunny GD on screen for a second? Break? Okay, yeah. People are in ads, so let's take a little break. Time out. Time out! I don't know how many I've gone through. So, GD, put yourself in standardly attractive. I don't know. Is Galactic Dad in standardly attractive? Restroom break. True, yeah. If you need to take a fucking giant piss, go now. So let's go over what we have so far. So, obviously the herd. Yeah, this does make sense. Standardly attractive. Yeah, this does make sense. Okay, I can see it. Yep, those all make sense to me. I don't know if I don't think I'd change any of these. No, but it's close. Yeah, that makes sense. And these all make sense to me too. At least you can see it. Spanish Brawl Stars ad? That's fascinating. Why are you getting ads in Spanish? Also, this is a chill song. This is a nice song. Has the music been fine, by the way? I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's fine. I couldn't scroll down, by the way, so I was like, dude, what? GD has no confidence in his own fuckability? Listen, I don't want to fuck me. What the fuck? I'm not into... First of all, I'm not even attracted to dudes. Second of all, dude, that's... Dog, I drew that character. I'm not really attracted to my own drawings, I'm gonna be honest. Is that weird? I think that's normal. I think it's normal to not be attracted to your own art, right? Or is that weird? Am I the weird one here? I might be the weird one. I don't know. Do you guys want to know why I drew... why I drew the bunny suit GD? I did that 2 years ago because I was asking Ash. I was like, hey, I want to do a Halloween costume for Galactic Dad. And I gave like a bunch of outfits, you know? There was like a wedding dress, there was like a cool suit, you know, with like a vampire theme. There was a couple others, like a big like smile that was like scary. And then I posted the bunny suit, and Ash went, "Holy fuck, please do the bunny suit." And I was like, "All right, I think it'd be funny, so yeah, I'll do that because it'll be funny." And I know chat would like it, and they'll think it's funny. I didn't realize how much chat would like it, so that's anyways. Okay, now that we're done stalling, everybody should be out of ads. Oh, okay. Well, everybody's not out of ads yet, but they will be soon. I think Ash thought it was hot too. Let's be honest. I don't know. Maybe. All right, here we go. Moving on. Sorry we stalled for so long on my character. Surely there's not going to be any more of my characters in here. I actually don't know. I literally don't know. There could not be. Oh. Violet. No, wait a minute. So this is just Vi. This is just my mod Vi. I just know she's an absolute beast in bed. Also a Merv Vamp cat ooze bug bot. Hey, that's my art. That is. Who's this sexy animal? Rate her, GD. Oh, no. Wait, I just realized how this was a bad idea. Oh, no. I have to rate my mod? Oh, no. Can you promise you won't be upset? No matter what I say. It's not going to be that bad. Just can you promise me? Nothing you say is good for you. That's what I'm saying. No promises. No matter what I say, I'm going to get in trouble here. Right? No. I know this person, so I don't want to rate them any too chat, we got him. Yeah, this is fucked up. Wait, I said that this was okay, but I didn't think about it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna separate the fact that I actually know Vi. Okay, I know Vi, so it makes this a lot different. Because when I know a person, I'm gonna rate them differently. I did approve it personally. Yes, I did. I should have thought about this. Okay, let me think about this. Let me navigate my thoughts very carefully. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, moving on, before I get in trouble. So, next we have Two-Face from Batman. I Can Fix Him. Two-Face from Batman? I Can Fix Him. I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be honest. I think that's gonna be a... I think it's gonna be a no for me, dog. I think it's a no. I'm not even a little bit. Like, it's not even like, you know. Just like, I don't know much about this character, but like, Shoto Todoroki ass suit. Shoto. I'm gonna say no. What the fuck, bye. Alright, yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Is that how you spell the name? Ina, like that? GD, I'm cleaning my fridge. Can you help me? I don't like that you said that right after what Vi just said. The message got deleted, but that was bad timing on that. So no. Abstract women are hot, and her mannerisms and voice turned me on. Ina does have cool voices and cool mannerisms. I do think Ina's a very cool character. But now is the time for GD for Galactic Dad to reveal how Galactic Dad feels about Ina from Dream Barbecue specifically. Or I guess Dream BBQ. I don't know if it's actually barbecue or not. It could be just BBQ. No. No. It's close. I get it. But like, nah, that's a no. That's a no for me. You know what I'm saying? What's next? Next we have... Oh. Also Ina. But this is Joel's Ina. Same reason as the other Ina, but her mannerisms are attractive. I've also seen this Ina. Whoever spelled this is a LARPer. Yeah, the other one was spelled right. Not this one, though. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna say this is the same as... I feel about the same for both of them. The design is cool. I don't know. Not my type. Vi's like, hands up. Also, I hate the term LARPer. I will say that once again. I hate that term. Agent 8 from Splatoon 3 GD Play Side Order. God damn it, wait a minute, Becky's not even a mod! Wait a minute, how did this happen? Who the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, how did this get in here? What the hell? How did Becky Propaganda get in here? Beppy, that's awesome. How did Becky Propaganda get in here? That's crazy. Anyways, how do I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really into the Octolings or the Inkling people, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna say no, which is weird to say, but yeah, I'm gonna say no. What about Shiver? Yeah, it's still a no. Alpha gives them a mad dumpy though. Oh no, that's true. No, that's true. I'm just not into any of the squid or octopus people. GD hates squids and squid people. What can I say? I am a boring... Have you seen what my herds are? I'm the most boring guy that's vanilla as fuck. It's in the title. Laxi fell asleep again. Dude, she's bored. Laxi is bored out of her goddamn mind. Mad squelch noises. Moving on. Oh, it's Monella from Reject. Come on, man. You know how I feel about clown girls. Yeah, I know who submitted this one, by the way. And, I like Mo. I think Mo's cool. I've watched this with Rose, so, you know, who maybe submitted this? Who's to say? It could be anybody. I like Mo. I think Mo's cool. I think Mo's cool, you know, but I think it's, you know, no for me, but, like, you know, that's cool. I like Mo. I like Mo's personality. And I like what's going on with her in the story, you know? It's cool. CRISS. Okay, moving on. Jane Doe from Roblox. MILF, also the outfit is cute. Okay. So Jane Doe. I've seen this character. I don't know much about them. So just based off of what information I have here and what I've been told about the character, I'm just gonna say no. I'm good. I'm the only what the fuck so far. Yeah. I'm gonna say no though. That's a no for me. Nothing against anybody. That's just a no for me. Okay, now we have the Ruby Raiders from Slay the Spire 2. Okay, I've heard about this one. I know that chat's been talking up this one that has like 5 people in it. GD, I'm doing dishes. Can you help me? No. I feel like they all have very diverse builds and capabilities that would be make a very fun orgy. I'm gonna... You know, I think we're just gonna... I think I'm just gonna say no. I'm good on that one. Yeah, this Cubs is a polykill. That's fun. No, that's funny, and you know what? That's based as hell. But I'm gonna say for me personally, that's a no. That's a no for me. I'm good on that, you know, personally. All right, next we have Cherry from Animal Crossing New Horizons specifically. I like the punk canine. Okay. Okay. I do know Cherry. I do like Cherry a lot. Cherry's probably one of my favorite Animal Crossing villagers, which is unfortunate because my other favorite is also Anka. So you know, I just think they're cool. But like, would I want to do the dirty with the? No. Personally, I'm gonna say no, which is crazy. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I personally will. Yeah, I'll pass. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way you do, Sake. Like, yeah, I get it, but for me, it's a no. I guess I should say I can see it then, right? Yeah, we'll put that in I can see it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? She looks like a stuffed animal. I can't. Yeah, that's not kind of how I feel about Animal Crossing characters. Because, like, Animal Crossing characters are too cutesy to me, you know? So I can't really find them attractive. That's kind of my problem with some of these guys in No. If they're too cutesy looking, or if they kind of look too much like, too young looking, I'm not really into that, you know, personally. To be clear, everybody on this tier list, as far as I'm aware, are adults. It's just, you know, for me personally, I'm not, you know. Not my thing, you know what I'm saying? Giga Queen. Specifically Giga Queen from Deltarune? I hope Dami Mommy Queen looks at my search history. Okay. Interesting. Giga Queen specifically is also interesting. I think Normal Queen already is pretty, like, you know, that's... alright, yeah. I like Queen. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to think of how I would rank this one. Trying to think. She's like 15 stories. Yeah. Yeah, giant woman. You know what I'm saying? People do love giant women. I like Queen, but how do I feel about Giga Queen? Type of girl to say wowie zowie looking at Vi's search history. She'd also like start overheating. How would I, Let me think here. You know what? I'm gonna say I can see it. That's where I'm gonna put it. I can see it. That's how I feel. She couldn't fit on my twin-size mattress. No. No. You can fit inside her, though. Anyways, moving on. We've got Mettaton EX from Undertale. Hot gender fuck robot twink. Nice. I think I know who did this one, too. But also, nice. Nice description. Is this the, are these the, is this art from the tarot cards they made for Undertale? That's cool. Also, Glacier on a 30 stream streak. Nice. How do I feel about Mettaton? Mettaton's cool. I do love Mettaton's... Oh, yes. Yeah, the tarot cards. Yeah, that's cool. I think this is going to be another... I can see it. Not for me personally, but yeah, I can see it. That's fine. You know? Mettaton's really cool. I like Mettaton as a character. I like Mettaton's song, too. All of the Mettaton songs. And I like Mettaton's personality. So, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Okay. Mettaton Neo from Undertale. All right. Just look at him. He do be having... I never know. Are his legs not... Oh, yeah. His legs are not connected to his body. That's interesting. I never noticed. I haven't really seen Neo that much. This is the power of Neo. So I'm going to say... This is the same thing for me, though. I'm going to say it's another I can see it. I forgot about Neo. Yeah, well, you know, if you played the game, you know, that's a fan sprite. So, okay. Interesting that we have a fan sprite here. I'll put the official sprite on screen if anybody submits it to me. If I turn this into a video, it's right there. There you go. Moving on. Wait a minute. $17 Niku. From Saruki. Oh, okay, so I didn't know there was another one here. Okay, another Niku. Alien girl, I really like her design, and she also has a pretty quote-unquote voice. It's a telepathic voice. Okay. Hey, you know what, though? No, I like what Rose did. I mean, hypothetically, this was Rose. I like what Rose did the best. You did good, Rose. Okay. Because, like, these descriptions are really good. Because I learn a little bit about the character here, and also I have something to chew on, you know what I'm saying? How do I feel about this? You know... Yes. Yes, Sig. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I try to do my stuff, too. I try to avoid fan art, just because of crediting issues. But if, you know, some might accidentally slip in, so hey, if you, you know, made some of this, I apologize. We tried our best. The game of telephone can only do so much. Anyways, how do I feel about this character? I like her design. Pretty void. Yeah, she's cool. She's got a cool design, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll say this is a, I'll say I could see it. Like, personally, I'm like, yeah, you know, not for me. But, you know, I understand. You know what? No, but it's close. Yeah, we'll just say it's close, you know. Yeah, sure. Sure. That's a no. But, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's close to being like an alright. Yeah, okay. Next we... Oh, who the... I actually don't know this Transformer. I've never seen this Transformer in my life. I like Transformers. I just never... Huh. Flame War from Transformers Timelines. I didn't even know that was a series. Comic series, I presume. Strong, dominant, independent woman. Step on me, motorcycle girl. Okay. I've never heard of this. First of all, never heard of this Transformer. Second of all, cool design. Third of all, I hate to say it, but I'm not really into for me, dog. Literally, like, one of the main Decepticons, bro. I'd never heard of this character in my life. To be fair, a lot of my Transformer knowledge is from, like, Generation 1, so... all Transformers can get it. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, moving on, we have... I wonder whose this is. Roxanne Wolf from FNAF, from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I like the goth wolf. Yeah, I wonder who this is, who submitted this one. It's a real mystery who submitted this. I will say, standardly attractive is kind of hard to say that to. I think that standardly attractive to me is like... it's just like, I mean, I guess technically, but I don't know. In my brain, that's just like, that's a person. You know, that's just like a... like, you look at the ones we have. But I guess I do have a pumpkin-headed girl here. I don't know. Also, the question is, like, are we talking like the animatronic or the character? Because these are two different things. Because like both are cool. She's got some issues, but I can fix her. You know what? I'm gonna say I'm not really into robots or animatronics per se. You know, nor am I into like animal characters personally. So like. Well, yeah, I think most people would consider this like a standardly attractive character. For me, I'm just gonna say that's that's a no. I like Roxy. I think Roxy's cool, but not for me. That's not my thing, you know. Okay, moving on. I almost said Veronica from Forsaken. Robot girls are hot as fuck, and she's also a skater girl based. I liked how you spelled it. I've seen this character. And also, gee, I wonder who this was. I can't imagine who submitted this one. It's actually a mystery. I think it might be Noodle, honestly. That's the only person I know who plays Forsaken. Anyways, yeah, I like TV, kind of looking faces and, like, robot characters. But as I had just said, I'm not really into, like, robotic people in that way. I like the face in the image. Yeah, it's a cool face. I'm gonna say, wow, this is kind of crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's another no, you know? It's also the Roblox kind of art style. I'm sure that they have like a design outside of Roblox, but in my mind, I only see the Roblox character. It's kind of hard to separate that. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, not for me. Not for me. Moving on. Okay, interesting. How do you pronounce this? Rexum Major. I definitely butchered that, so you can tell me how to pronounce it. My Singing Monsters. I didn't know this was a character in My Singing Monsters. Tall, agile woman with spiked heels. Oh, yes, please. Fascinating. Gee, I wonder who submitted the character. Nah, who knows? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, who knows who submitted this? I'm gonna be honest, I think this is... we've kind of had a streak here. I think we're getting into this, like, second half of the stuff where it's starting to be... where I'm starting to go less like, oh yeah. And it's more of a... yeah, I'm good. Personally. No, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Rack sound. Without the D, so rack sound. Okay. There's a joke that can be made there, but I'll let chat make it. Moving on. Sneasler from Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm sorry, not Arceus. Arceus. Feels like an alt girl from a Your Name fanfic who can step on me. I'm assuming autocorrect kind of fucked the Arceus spelling there, so don't mind that. Don't mind that. Interesting. Is this like different from a regular Sneasler? Nova, just use it as just pretend it was autocorrect. Just say it was autocorrect. I'm giving you an out. Okay. Yeah, is this Sneasler like different from usual? It's Sneasler V, duh. Right. 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 All right. Yeah. Moving on that's a no for me personally. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, this character. Tipsy Bird from Five Nights at Freddy at Frick Bears 3. Big Boob Burb. Please let me go drinking with her. Tipsy Tip. You should drink more alcohol. That's funny. Yeah, I've seen this character. Yeah, absolutely just a big boob burb. Yeah, I've seen. I need her bat. Yep. Nice breasts. I mean, literally a chicken. So this makes perfect sense. I'm not really into animals. So I'm just gonna say, no. No, but, it's close. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, that's not a want. That's a fucking need. I do like her. I like her design. She's really cute. I really like the outfit a lot. I kind of want to draw, like... I do want to, draw, like, a character in an outfit like that some kind. Because it's a nice fit. Sorry, I had to take a drink. I've been talking for, like, an hour straight. Draw a cross in that fit. Maybe. I think 9 would also look good. But, moving on. Ah. So that's why Noodle just said that. So now we have Luna from Hell of a Boss. I like the Goth Wolf. Huh. I wonder who submitted this one. You know what? Putting aside, who this is. Oh, hi. Hi, Leaf. Don't mind what we're doing. We're ranking some things, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, like I've said previously, I'm kind of, like, really boring, plain, vanilla. I'm not really into, like, furry, animalistic people. But this one I can absolutely see. I understand. The character is drawn, conventionally attractive, but also, like, I like if this character was not, like a wolf character or whatever. If this was just, like, a normal human, it'd probably be an absolutely 1000% herd, but I'm not into animalistic characters. I apologize. And that's just because I'm boring. I'm sorry. Just a human form? Yeah. That's fine. But, moving on. Oh, Mifa from Breath of the Wild. Fishusi. Fishusi, please! Okay. I like Mifa. I think Mifa's a cool character. I'm not attracted to Mifa, personally. I do like Mifa's personality. I like that kind of personality. For a character. But, not for me personally. So I'm just gonna say, no. I'm just gonna say no. Personally. Everybody. Yeah. So that's I'm good on that. I like Bifa. I think she's cool. She's also like 100 something, which is awesome. But moving on. Ah. Here's Sidon from Breath of the Wild. Fishusi. Okay. Yeah, alright. We're gonna put that in also no. Again, not into the fish. But that's a pretty good bit you guys did. Thank you, mods. That's funny. Alright, moving on. I don't have anything to say about that. Also 100 something, by the way. Now we have Elise from League of Legends. Tall, big boob, spider dummy mommy, who is canonically seductive. Interesting. Those were my hardest smashes. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the design here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool design. Oh, I'll get over the arachnophobia. I'm gonna say, for me personally, I do like the design. I think very cool. But would I want to, court such such a lady as she. I'm just gonna say nah. You know, I'll put that in I can see it though. I'll say that. I'll put it in I can see it though. How about that? Fridge spiders? We don't need to talk about the fridge spiders. I don't know if I've told that story on stream, but like, yes, there was a couple weeks ago, I don't know when. I went to go get me some like a really late dinner at like midnight, and my fridge freezer was covered in baby spiders, and I had to massacre them. I think I got them all because I have not seen any baby spiders there ever again. If this was competitive, I'd be winning. No, you? Yeah, it was awful. My bad, GD? Yeah, no, it was awful. They were Spider-Manning around, too, so they were, like, on my, they were, like, heading to my stove, and I had to, like, clean everything. Thankfully, again, I cleaned it good enough where I've never seen them again, so I don't know. I guess I got them all. Or they just died out because they probably starved to death, because there's not very many insects in my house. Probably because of the spiders. Anyways, moving on. Okay. Salixi Hellbane from Warhammer 40k literally is a creation of the Chaos God who is known as She Who Thirsts. Are you serious? And the Prince of Pain and Pleasure. Tall demon with ambiguous gender. I spelt it wrong. How is it spelled? Hey guys, look, it's Laxi. It's Shalixi. Oh, Shalixi Hellbane. Is it pronounced like that? Shalixi? Okay. Okay, looking at it, you know, looking at the art here, looking at this art. Okay. Yep, looking at that mouth. Looking at the horns, very monstrous indeed. I do like and gender ambiguous characters. If you guys haven't read CRISS Heart Connection, you know that I love that. I like drawing feminine males and gender ambiguous just characters in general, you know, like vague and such like that. GD loves A Xenoblade. This is true. I do love A from Xenoblade. Like, that would be Hear Me Out for me. That's like my weirdest Hear Me Out. It's not even that weird. But how do I feel? How do I feel about this personally? You know, I'm gonna say not for me. If I could change this tier to like not for me instead of just no, I would, but like I kind of didn't want to change the tier names. I thought it was funnier just leave them how they were. I think that's a not for me. You know what I'm saying? It's for someone, not for me. The second tier is mostly men. That's true. Moving on, we have Folly from Regretivator. As previously stated, evil girls are hot. Also, she's a dream demon and like 3 times as tall as me. So like, goddamn. This is a bad image. Okay, once again a bad image. Rose, you can send another image. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, looking at this image, yeah, I do admit there's not much to see here. So, you know, not for me personally at the moment. But we'll see. You know, Rose will send another image. Also, Sig sent me an official render for. Thank you for that. At least I think it's official. Yeah, no, that's what's on the list. Again, this game of telephone's crazy. All right, let me see. I've been sent an image. Okay, that's the bonus. I want to see the normal. Okay, yeah, cool design. Now seeing it a little bit closer, looks like they have like a turtleneck kind of look. I do like turtlenecks. I don't know if that's specifically what it is, but it kind of, you know, that's cool. But it's the same problem I have with like the V character, where it's like a Roblox thing, and I can't separate that in my mind from like being a kind of a cutesy thing. Also, she doesn't wear pants. Why do they have a turtle on their neck? Get me out of the boomers from Left 4 Dead. Maybe one of these days I'll have chat submissions and we'll do this again. Would that be fun? Would you guys like that if I do some chat submissions one of these days? How is she cutesy? What the fuck? Listen, I'm just going based on what I'm looking at here. For me, that looks cutesy to me. The art style doesn't look, you know. Okay, so I'm not alone in thinking that. Okay, yeah, so that for me, that's a no. Hey, that doesn't mean it's a bad. That doesn't mean it's bad. To be very clear, just because I say no to this does not mean you're not valid for your opinion. You're just having to deal with a streamer whose top ones are all just normal-looking ladies. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember what you're going up against here. Next we have... Nightfall from Skylanders Superchargers. Interesting. She's a mysterious deep-sea creature with tentacles for hair. What do you want from me? A Skylanders character. Not what I expected to see today. Okay. Okay. So, we're starting to get to a lot of, you know... you know... I'm gonna go ahead and say, I hate to do this to you guys again, but I think this is a no for me. Personally, you know, this is where my my boringness is starting to come out as we get to the lower things. Judy, what tier would you put your assistant? Well, it's kind of hard to say because, like, I drew Laxi, but I would probably put her in standardly attractive or herd because I designed her. I think she's got a cool design. That's okay. Is this not an official art? Okay, well I'll put official art on screen if I make this a video. What did I come back to? No idea. Hear me out though, tentacles. Yeah, I'm beginning to think a lot of chat just like tentacles. Moving on. Oh shit, John Johns. Is that how you say John Johns, right? I actually don't remember that name. Johns? Did I think that's an official Skylanders order? I thought so. John Jones. Okay, thank you. I was like, I didn't think it was Johns. I was like, that doesn't sound right. From Justice League. Autism-coded widower alien would let him sing naked in my foyer. I do like Martian Manhunter, right? That is the name. I do think they're very cool. John Jones like Fortnite. I do think they're cool. Not... You know what? You know what I'll say? I'll say that, this is a so kissable. I wonder who submitted this one. I can see it. Yeah, also shapeshifter. I should mention that. A shapeshifter, yes. Has a pretty cool story. I do like from what I know about Martian Manhunter. A pretty cool story. Oh, Laxi woke the fuck up. Sorry. Hey, Laxi. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm thirsty. Okay, but why would I hide this one? No, you're right. Implying you've hidden some of the ones you've already said. Alright, moving on. Shifting memory of ages from Spirit Island. Who doesn't want a large mystical being to pick them up and take care of them? Also, that, as I believe... Is this also fan art? At least there's credits on screen, so that's fine. That's art by Joshua Brown. I don't know if that's, like, official and the artist also put their name on it. That's okay. As long as there's credit, that's fine. I'm looking at the art here, though. Official art? Okay, well, there's the artist of the official art, then. That's cool. Even better. I'm looking at it. Is this just like an island person? Or creature? Like this is like a rock creature coming from the island itself? It's a spirit? Okay. A rock guy. Okay. That's cool. I like the design and the premise here. That's cool. But would I want to fuck this guy? I'm gonna say, you know, I'm just gonna say no. It's not a what the fuck for me. It might be a what the fuck for me. Nah, it's not that weird. I don't know. I think it's tame compared to like some of the things I've seen. This is tame. I get it. That's fine. And also, that's like a really wholesome description of who wouldn't want to be picked up and taken care of. That's cute. No, that's okay. No, again, credit's good. Credit's good. We want that. No matter what. But, moving on. Bowser from Super Mario. Eyebrows. I like the image you guys chose. I forgot the, what is this, brother from Brothership? Mario and Luigi Brothership? I don't care about sentimental, I want boobs! What about Big Dad? You know, if I were to write a description for Bowser, I would have mentioned, like, you know, like, father, you know what I'm saying? Very nice dad. Very, very cool. Adopted a shit ton of kids. I don't know what the Koopa kids are to him, but he probably adopted them too at one point, at least in the Mario game. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we ignore that because they kind of got forgotten. But Bowser has good boobs, massive. All right, how do I rank Bowser? I think Bowser's cool. You know, this is going to be another. They're just on his chin. You know, I'll just say this is a. I'm going to say. Do I see it, though? I'm just going to say no. For me personally. But yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. I might, on a different day, put it in I can see it, but today is not that day. So, moving on. Hypno from Pokemon. Hypnosis is hot. Okay. Understood. Understood. I see what you're saying here. I see what you're saying here. Understood. I see what you're saying here. Understood. Queen, Slay the Spire 2. What them hands do? I'm looking at the design here. Oh, wow. Yeah, there are a lot of hands. That's cool. That's a really cool design. Like, that's a really cool idea. If, you know, that's a design that I want to do, but I'm too lazy to draw that many hands. Like, I could draw hands fine. I just, I don't like doing stuff that takes forever to draw, but I would definitely design a character similar to this, with like a bunch of hands. That's pretty cool. But would I want to get down, do the hanky spanky with this character? I've got to say, no. Yeah, I don't know what's going on under that cloak, but I'm prepared for the consequences. Well, moving on. Oh, Deoxys from Pokemon. Any form, any position, anytime. Okay. Alien. First of all, I do like Deoxys. That's a very cool Pokemon. I do like that Pokemon. I don't think I want to fuck this Pokemon. To be honest, I don't think I want to fuck any Pokemon. So I'm just gonna say that's for me personally, that's a no. Sorry to do that to you all, but you know. Ravenbeak from Metroid Dread. Ravenbeak for Smash. I'm saying, yo, Ravenbeak for Smash. Put that motherfucker in Smash. Dude, the moveset would be so sick. Dude, I've come up with so many ideas of the moveset. Dude, you can like give the cool ass fucking like, you know, thing, and then the big sun attack would be like a really cool. Dude, the final Smash. Oh my god, dude, it'd be so sick. Like the up specials, like sprouting the. Oh my god, it'd be so cool. Anyways, Ravenbeak's cool, but. Also, is the music dead? No, it's just a really quiet song. I'm gonna skip this song because it was a really quiet song. All right, moving on. Alucard for Smash. Alucard would also be really sick. I like Ravenbeak. I think Ravenbeak's really cool. I like Ravenbeak. Fighting Ravenbeak is really fun. But refer to previous reasons. It's gonna be a no for me. Personally. Amazing fight, yes. Queen Bee from Hell of a Boss. Hot! I did not know this was a character that existed. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. This is a very complicated design. There's a lot going on here. Okay. So, okay. So there's like fire hair. There's Beelzebub. Oh yeah, Queen Bee, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Oh, it's like honey. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, honey. And you got, as you guys are saying, it's like a bee because it's a queen bee. But also it looks kind of like a fox. So it's like a fox bee. Okay. So like a fox bee humanoid. Queen Beelzebub. Queen canon spelling. Okay. I think half bee, half Beelzebub. Interesting. Voiced by Kesha? That can't be real. Is that serious? Is that that can't be real. That's got to be like, dude, really? Anyways, we're not talking about that. What we are talking about though is how do I feel about this character? And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I think I the Has-Been Hotel. What's the creator of that? You know, the Hell of a Boss. I like some of the designs, but some of the designs, for me personally, are like too busy for me, just in my art style and what I like. That doesn't mean they're bad. It's just not what I like. And this is one of those designs where I'm like, there's a little too much going on for me to really like enjoy. So personally, I'm gonna just say no. That is how TikTok starts. That is, wake up in the morning feeling like, oh no. Alright, moving on. Okay, another My Singing Monsters. I wonder, also this image, I don't think, am I clicking? I guess I'll click on that link. This is literally just a trans woman. Changed my mind. So how do you pronounce this? Auglar? Oglur. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oglur. Chet saying you don't want Smash. Let me know. Let me know about that link not on stream. Just, you know, because it'll ruin all the setup I have. So give me a second. Give me a second to click on the link not on stream. You can listen to this banger song for a second. It's not porn. That's not the worry. It's more formatting stuff. Okay, let me get this opened up here. It is this one. I'm scrolling very closely because I don't want to actually like see what the future ones are. I'm going there. All right, it's right here. Clicking on that image. The image is not loading. It's blank. The image did not work. Let me try it here. Okay, it works now. Okay, I'm looking at the image. Okay. Oh, I see now. Oh, okay. I was like, what? What's going on here? But I see. Okay. Show? Somebody can post in the Discord. And I'll put it on screen. Right there. Okay. Yeah. So, she's like holding a monster like under their chin, you know, like kind of like holding under the. Okay, I see. How do I feel about this though? Let me think. I hate to do this to you all because I know chat's going like, dude, I see it, I get it. But personally, that's a no for me. Again, just not my thing. You know. But moving on, we have. Wait a minute. Nice. Moving on. Oh, interesting. Elaine the Bounty Hunter. Abstract Woman Part 2. Also, she's cute as fuck. I imagine there's a Part 1 that was before this that either I forgot or got out of order. That's okay. We'll just pretend. Okay, yeah, it's a cool design. Oh, Ina was Part 1. Okay. That's what I thought. I was like, was it Ina or is it someone else? Yeah, then, that's a cool design. Yeah, I like it. I don't know. We're getting to a lot of no's. I feel bad. But that's just because I'm boring. So for me, that's a no. It's not a what the fuck, to be clear. It's just a no, you know. It's cool. it's a cool design, you know. Not for me, though. It only gets worse. We're getting to the end, from what I can see. You're not in the right mindset. I'm sorry. But, moving on. Oh, ads are incoming, so I'm gonna go through this. Oh, hey, speaking of abstract, Zooble! The Amazing Digital Circus. Literally just my type, and also their voice is hot. And also they're low-key me, IRL. Zooble's cool. I like Zooble. I think they're awesome. I love The Amazing Digital Circus. It's a very, very good series. If you have not seen it, I absolutely recommend it. But you know, cool. I think Zooble's cool. Zooble's not my type, but I like Zooble. I think Zooble's pretty neat. So I'll just say no, but I do like Zooble. You know what I'm saying? I know very little about The Amazing Digital Circus. You should check it out. It's not too long. It's not too terribly long. Very cool. It's a very good series. Just be ready for trauma. Anyways, let me take a drink real quick. Oh, hey, it's time for our ad break. Okay, everybody's in ads, so let's just chill out for a second. Guys, I have ads set to play like every 60 minutes, and it has not been doing that anymore. It does it like every 50 minutes now. Isn't that weird? I'm immune to ads for some reason? Let's check it out. Let's go check it out. You know what? Leaf? That's good. If you're immune, that's good. Not everybody else is, though. So what do you guys want to talk about while we're waiting? We're taking a little break. We're taking 5! Take 5! Go take a piss break. I'm taking a drink break. Let's talk shit about those in it, huh? What do you mean they can see this? How do you guys feel about my tier list so far? How mad are you guys? You would have 2 more cents if my phone was an ad-proof for some reason. How fucking dare you! You know what I can do with those 2 cents? I could buy fucking nothing! Taking 5 what? 5 what? That fucking vampire that I hate. Your tier list could... I don't think chat likes it. I don't know why anybody's shocked about my rankings, to be fair. What's funny is I do know that like after this ad break, we're definitely going to get into some more fascinating ones. I'll say that. Hold on, let me check. I might be able to show you guys the full screen now, but I'll probably just wait till the end. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I could. Not going to, but I could. You know what, actually, we can do it now. Do you guys want to see the full, like, what it looks like right now? Here's what the full tier list looks like at the moment, by the way. Pretty cool. This is what it looks like right now. We still have a few more to rank, but, you know, pretty cool. Pretty cool. More lax? Listen, I'm into what I'm into, you know what I'm saying? Would I change any of these? Nah. I think this is fine. This is fine so far. You know what I'm saying? You would move me to herd. Alright, anyways. Let's move on and go to... Gangle from The Amazing Digital Circus. I find non-human girls hot, and also the Spudsies episode made me find her attractive. That episode is pretty good. Well, yeah, I can make a cannibal character. Doesn't mean I'm attracted to them. Come on now. I like Gangle. I think Gangle's really awesome. Gangle's probably one of my favorite characters in this. Honestly, it's hard to pick because I kind of like all the characters. If you know, thinking on it as an aside, who is my favorite Amazing Digital Circus character officially right now? Is anybody going to be surprised that if I say Kane and Pomni, those are like my 2 favorites? I don't think it, and I like Jax. I think that character is also cool. I think if I would say those are my top 3. And then everybody else, I kind of like everybody else. Gangle might be number 4, I'm not sure. I do like Kinger as well. I don't know. It's hard to say. But anyways, Where would I rank Gangle? I think Gangle's also going to be... I like Gangle. I think Gangle's a cool character. But that's a no for me, personally. Genie loves AI. Moving on. Can I... No, you cannot. Moving on. Oh, Hornet from Silk Song. Canonically the most attractive woman alive. I have seen some crazy art of Hornet. I will say that. But that's not how Hornet actually looks. I've seen the fan art where Hornet has, like, massive badonkers. Just absolutely massive. I've seen, like, people drawing people in the Hornet outfit, which was cool. But I think Hornet's cool. Canonically. Oh, like, literally in the world of Hollow Knight / Silksong. Like, she is just actually just, like, the most attractive person ever. Is that true, or is that just, like... Is that just, like, an opinion? That's very funny. She genuinely a stick. You are naked at some point of the... No, yeah, that's true. No canon. I do like Jax a lot, too. Fine. Anyways, Hornet. I like Hornet. I don't know much about Hornet, but I've always liked the design. Very simple. You know, normally, like, bug characters, like, can be kind of like, you know, like, it's a little, But I think Hornet's design and, like, just, like, it's just a really sleek, kind of cool-looking design. I think that it works very well. That being said, I don't want to, you know, I don't find the design attractive. I just think the design's good, you know? So that's where I'll leave that. But, moving on. Let me look. Okay, we still have a good handful. I didn't want to look at how many. I was just looking at rows. Okay. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, we have Folly from Warframe. Curvy woman who can not only bind people in ink, but she can also make more of herself. Well, that's really cool, first of all. I mean, if you've read the comic, you know I like the idea of, like, an ink attack. So that's cool. The design is... the description is pretty accurate. That is a very curvy design. Not a flattering image, I will say, as a Warframe player. Really, I mean, it kind of worked fine to me. But, I mean, I guess if there's better images, you know. You know, I hate to say it, though. I mean, the words of Ray have fully got me acting up. I do like the design. I think it's cool. I like the idea of the character, too. But, you know what? I think this is one where it's like, I don't know. It's too... Something about it. It's, like, cool. I like the design, but I'm not sure... There's something about it that's making it not, like, super working for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can imagine we're moving into the Eldritch territory. I can imagine. So, where do I put this? 'Cause I feel complicated about this, because I think it's a cool, but I don't know if I'd really want to, like... I can see it, I guess. I think the no, but it's close tier is, like... If there was, like, one or two things, like, slightly different about the character, it'd probably be a yes. Maybe? So I guess that's where I'd put it. I don't feel too strongly about this. I know I'm talking a lot about the character, but I don't feel like that strongly. Like, it's very close to a no for me. But also I like curvy ladies. So moving on, we have Knowledge Demon. Interesting. Slay the Spire 2. Many hands. I wonder who submitted this. Also, canonically can puppeteer you and fuck with your mind. So, interesting. Another hand thing. And another mind thing. Okay, you know. Hey, we don't, you know, me. Yeah, we don't, you know. Nothing wrong with the fetish. But, how am I ranking this? You know, I'm just gonna say, I think it's just another no, straight up. Yeah, there's no kink shaming here. Exactly. I'm just gonna say it's another no. You know? That's how I feel. We're kink asking why. True, we're not kink shaming, we're just kink questioning. Alright. Next we have... here's the, by the way, here's your warning. There's a Deltarune spoiler coming up in, not now, but in a few character submissions. So be warned. So if you don't want spoilers for Deltarune, I'll remind you again when we're about to get to it. But for now, just a little heads up. Muffet from Undertale. Banger theme. True, I do love Muffet's fucking theme song. And tea and pastries for aftercare probably make me propose. Oh yeah, Muffet's cute. I like Muffet. I think Muffet's just a cute character, but as I've said previously, a little too cutesy for me personally. So I do not find Muffet attractive. Also, I'm not really into spider people. I like Muffet. I think Muffet's really cool. Muffet's like a really cool character, really cool design. Banger theme. That will be a no for me. You know. I wonder whose this is. Yeah, I wonder. Moving on, we have... There it is. Happy Frog from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Frog, mommy, wife is literally perfect. Somebody, I'll put in a few Ultimate Custom Night voice lines here. Specifically the one that's like, move aside, Freddy Fazbear. You know that one. I like the voice that she has in UC and Ultimate Custom Night. She's a fun character. I like her. I really like the voice line too, where she goes, "Wow, boom, ninja skills." I like that one. That one's fun. Yeah. Gee, I wonder who did this, by the way. How does one fuck a Happy Frog? Don't ask me. Ask Vi. I mean, whoever submitted this, theoretically. Happily. I like Happy Frog as a character again. I actually do like Happy Frog's design as an animatronic. I like how spoilers. Well, not really spoilers. If you haven't seen it, Secret of the Mimic also has like a Happy Frog characters as like a reference to like the mediocre melodies. It's pretty cool seeing the little ball things on their head, which is nice. So you know, cool that she's still kind of around at the franchise to this day in some way. It's still a no though. I like this character. Again, a lot of the no's are like I like the characters, but you know. I was tempted to use her Frick Bears design, but I had to go with the OG. Yeah, you gotta go with the OG. Alright, moving on. By the way, after this one... after this one is the Deltarune spoiler, so just heads up. Noodle. Alright. Epic Clamble. Oh. Oh, okay. My Singing Monsters. Pretty sure this is just a goth inbee. Goth? I'm not sure I see that. I don't know if I see the goth part. Silver spikes? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, Laxie's into it. I see it? Okay, yeah, that's fair. If Chet sees it, then that's good. That's good. Isaac? No, Isaac. I see it. Okay, okay. If the torso was black, it'd be more... Yeah, I think that's the only thing. McDonald. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. No, I'm just thinking of it. You're right. This is just McDonald's. Ah, fuck it. God damn it. Let me think, though. You know, I think this one's pretty simple, actually. I don't need to think about this one too much. This is another no. Would you fuck McDonald's Incorporated? Alright, moving on. Hey! Heads up, by the way! Hey! Deltarune spoilers right now! Just click away for a second, check the Discord for when to come back, or give it just a few minutes. Be warned, I'm not going to give you another warning, so we are going to go after I take the drink. I'm going to take a drink real quick, because I'm thirsty. How loud is this one? It's fine. Alright. Here we go. It is time for... I did see this character already. because I wanted to make sure I knew when they were coming up. Wait, okay, well, I can talk about this character because we all know. So here is TRK, which, by the way, I've already given the spoiler warning, so if you're still here, then, sorry, I guess. The Roaring Knight from Deltarune. Sheet spoiler. On might spoiler. Till I Fountain Sealed Riff. Please, please, future me, please edit what I just said into do you know, put that in. Okay, I'll be honest, I actually do like really like this design. I think the Roaring Knight is like really, really fucking cool. Yes, yes. Some people still haven't, you know, done it, but my idea on spoilers is I think some people get a little too in their head about like, well, everybody's seen Star Wars, so no way, it's not a spoiler anymore. And then like somebody who hasn't seen like, for example, I haven't seen like Lord of the Rings, so I don't want spoilers for that. But like everybody here's probably seen it, so you guys would be like, wait, what? Why can't we spoil that? That's kind of how I feel. It's a spoiler for somebody. That's a crazy quote that you just pulled, Tamari. Anyways, to get through here, this pretty quickly, my thoughts on this is simple, which is, oops, sorry, you guys didn't see that. I like the Roaring Knight's design, but I don't know. See, my problem is like with some characters, if I don't know enough about them, then I'm not going to be like attracted to them, and I think that's just part of the nature of my demisexualness, you know, where it's like we don't know a shit ton, so you know, what can I say? So I'm just gonna say no, and we'll move on. Okay, moving on. Alright, you can tell people to come back now. Fractured Days Split the Sky from Spirit Island. No comment. What the fuck is... Okay, I see it. That's a really cool idea, actually. That's a really cool... It's a really cool... I like that. It's like the glass... It's like... Ooh, it's like glass? That's really cool. Oh, man. That's really neat. But how do I feel about that? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. How would you... That would just hurt, right? You know what? I haven't done enough of these. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done enough of these. I think that's a what the fuck. Because it's like, I don't even know how this would work. So I'm just gonna say what the fuck and move on. Okay, sorry, I'm just like looking at the image here, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this, how would you say this? Faceodoid, fungus from My Singing Monsters. Again, I feel like we've had a few of these. Faceodoid, okay, yeah. We love a big ancient fae being with confusing biology. Sorry, we love a big ancient fae being with confusing biology. Yeah, definitely interesting to look at. Very interesting to look at, I will say. Hadoi. But also, you know, this is a pretty simple one for me. You know, I'm just gonna say no. Personally, and then we'll just move on from there. Okay, another one. The Kruvlapthian, Crocus from My Singing Monsters. Can you do an impression of a dodgeball hitting your face? Yeah, let me do just that. Ah, fuck! Ah, shit, dude. Wait, somebody actually threw that at me, dude. Who the fuck did that? Where'd they go? That's crazy. Anyways, we love a big ancient psychic being with confusing biology. With tentacles, Mr. Squidward, with tentacles. Yeah, no, that's alright. So we're starting to get to these, huh? These ones, you know? Also, you can remove the pinned message. This is a, this is just gonna be another what the fuck for me. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a what the fuck, and I'm just gonna schmove on. Okay, what the fuck is this? That's not a real Pokemon, dude. That's not real, dude. You just made that up. What do you mean, Blacephalon? Blacephalon. That's not real, dog. That's some Ultra Beast nonsense I've never seen before, dude. I thought I knew all the Ultra Beasts, but I don't remember this one. What the fuck is this jester looking? Blacephalon. Blacephalon. Oh, okay. Freaky Fimsuff. Fascinating. I've never seen this guy in my life. That's crazy, because chat's acting like, dude, this guy's awesome. I'm like, I've never ever seen this guy in my life. This is the first time I think I've ever seen this guy. I'm really looking at it. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think I've been too nice. Honestly, didn't know this was a Pokemon. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest. There's another what the fuck. Tamori, I would put that in. I would put that in no. All right, moving on. Gee, I wonder who said this. I can't imagine who of my mods submitted this one. Starlo for Mario and Luigi. I will not be elaborating. I hate this. I hate to do this to you all. I hate to do this to you all. That's a ball. She's like cute. I like Starlo. Even if Starlo gets a bad rap, I think Starlo's like cool. I like that Starlo's one of the few Mario and Luigi characters who like reappears, which is nice. If there's a goal, I guess. But guys, that's a ball. I kind of want to dribble her. You know, I gotta, like, not in a sexual way. I just want to, like, pick her up and start fucking dunk her in a fucking hoop. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tie her to a string and start, like, you know, doing, like, one of those little pop, 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 pop. With, like, a paddle. You know? That'd be fun. Anyways, moving on. I was wondering how long it would take for one of the cookie people to show up. Hey, why is that still there? Okay. Cocoa Cookie. Cookie Run Kingdom. Short stack. You get the emoji in here? That's crazy. There's an emoji. Not the last cookie? Oh, I don't doubt it. I'm just surprised it took this long. I've said this before. She's cute. I like the design a lot. Dog, that's a cookie. And also, that's a really cutesy cookie. I'm good. You know, that's just gonna be a no. I should have put my Cookie Run Smashes on here. you could have. Yeah, that's a cookie. Just get a yeah. Reminds me of Coca-Cola. How the fuck? That's what. See, that's just one of the questions I'm saying. Like, I don't want to break her. She looks too cute, and also that she's too cute, guys. I'm not into that. All right, next we have. Here's another cookie. Burning Spice Cookie. From Cookie Run Kingdom. Cocky, domineering, and one hell of a bod. Yeah. That's a buff cookie. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It's like, I don't know. I don't like characters that look young. I'm not into that. Now, this one doesn't really look too young to me. I just, you know, it's a cookie. And also, nah, just not my thing. Alright, moving on. I like that they have themes, though. That's pretty cute. Shy Guy from Super Mario. First of all, that's an adorable image of Shy Guy. That might be the cutest image of a Shy Guy I've seen in my fucking life. That's like my favorite Shy Guy image now. That Shy Guy is awesome. Dude, I love this guy. Dude, this guy's so fucking scrungly. I love him. Or them. Technically, we don't know. Kind of want to change my PFP to that. That's what I'm saying. This is like awesome. Anyways, the description is just Shag. But guys, this is another thing. The Shy Guys are too cutesy, so this is just a no. I like Shy Guy. I like that Shy Guy in fuck. Somebody tell me the game. It's one of the Mario sports games. where Shy Guy's like mask falls off, and technically Luigi's Mansion, you can see what like Shy Guy looks like without the mask. They're cool looking. I like them, but I don't want to reproduce with the Shy Guy. So moving on. Steel Overseer, Magic the Gathering, mini arms, and sharp tools, also robot. Power tennis, thank you. Okay, yeah, so like a sharp robot. You know, in my mind, when I'm thinking of like something that I would want to, you know, have relations with, I think the two opposite things that I think of is something that's cold and something that's sharp. That does not sound like something I would want to. Also, not my type. So this is just going to be a... I have a lot of no's. This is going to be another no. It's also oily and I will not explain. Right. Yeah, I'm not into that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into that. So it's like, you know, I'm good. I'm good. Shield red. Shield red. Shield red. Shield red. Shio. Ledred? Eoldred. Magic the Gathering. Need I say much more? She's fucking hot. Step on me with your many legs. Right. Yeah, looking at the mouth on the bottom. That's a cool design. I do like the design. I do think that that's a cool design. I do think that design is cool. Moving on. Windblight Ganon, Breath of the Wild. I don't know anymore, man. Windblight specifically? That's awesome. No, that's fucking awesome. I think I know who did this too, because it's based on that. Windblight specifically. Okay. Let's just say no and move on. Yeah, not Fire Blight, not Water Blight, not Thunder Blight. Just discovering things about myself. Yeah, no, Windblight Ganon's... That's interesting. That's interesting. They're also really big. Like, really, really big. Are they the largest of the Blights outside of, like, obviously, like, the main body? Is Fire Blight bigger? Are they the second large? I don't recall. They might be just the same size as Water and Fire. I know Thunder Blight's the smallest. Fire Blight is bigger? Alright, thank you. I couldn't remember. I thought so. Alright, moving on. Breath of Darkness. Down your spine from Spirit Island. Literally kidnaps people into the Shadow Realm. I want to be the person on the right side. Okay, beware, Pokemon! Yes, please hug me with those big arms. I don't mind if you break my spine. Yeah, Beware actually could kill you by hugging you. Isn't that's literally like canon, right? Isn't that like an issue with Bewares? Like they hug you too much? Like they literally will fucking destroy you, right? So like... it's a Pokemon. So I'm gonna say no. I like Beware. It's the big strong. Yeah, I like Beware. I think Beware is cool, but you know, it's about that. Okay. Alright, come on. Alright. Robotic Operating Buddy. From the Nintendo Entertainment System. Don't worry, Rob. I thought your games were neat. They were neat, but they were not good. They were objectively made worse with Rob. I like the concept. So, like, you know what's crazy is this one you actually could go out and, like, find in real life. If you so desired, you could actually You know? You know what I'm saying. You could. Like in real life. I like Rob. I think Rob's design's really cool. You know, like, of all, like, the robot designs that I've seen, I think Rob's always been, like, one of my favorites. Very simple, very cool looking. Gyromite would have been good in 2015. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to. I do not want. Do not the Rob. Do not the Rob. Monita from Nintendo Land. What that hand do though? Also, she's just cute as fuck. I do like Monita. Monita's cute. I think Monita's like cool. You know. 2 out of 10. That's funny. Rose coded. Yeah. Gee, I wonder who submitted this one. I like Monita. I think Monita's cool. I like her voice, but, right. Anyways, to be honest, as I thought about Monita making this, I started to see it. Yeah, no, Monita's cool. She's cool. Alright. Right. Okay. Pilipala. Pilipala? Magic the Gathering. Flying Scarecrow Monster. Uh-huh. Right. I see. I'm looking. I've thought about it. And my thoughts are ouch. That hurts. I'm trying to get it. The chat's trying. This is the vibe. The chat's trying really hard. Oh, it's fucking funny. I like seeing the chat go, what? This is the one that I think the chat's had the biggest reaction to so far. Yes, that's great. They like hurt. Vi sent a message like a ban you. Do not ban, do not. Alright, next we have the Ender Dragon from Minecraft. All it says is :3. That doesn't... What are you... Wait, you mean that... Like the block drag... Like the... Like just the... Like not even like an interpret... Just like the actual block dragon? Like the... Like the... Okay. Okay, come on, guys. Really? Okay. Ishkana, Magic the Gathering. God, I want to get caught in her web. Arachnophobia warning, by the way. You know, my bad for those who have arachnophobia. Yeah, that's just a spider. So that's just another... Tamari agrees with you, Vi, so there you go. I mean, theoretically, Vi. Hypothetically, you know. Okay, the fucking Gene Stealer. I think I've heard about this guy. Gene Stealer Patriarch. I don't support the patriarchy, but he can make me part of his brood anytime. Uh-huh. So we're at this part of the list, huh? I see. So we're at this part of the list. I see. Understood. There it is! Kraid from Metroid! I have been saying this for years. There's the classic. We love to see it. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Gee, I wonder who posted this. Gee, I wonder. And finally, now everybody can hear. What do I think of Kraid from Metroid, the franchise? Which Kraid? Don't matter. Which one? Which one do... Oh, it's in What the Fuck. Okay. Scavenging Ooze. Magic the Gathering. Yes, please. What am I looking at here? Okay, that's cool. Ooze. Can I be honest? This is like making me uncomfortable looking at it. The art specifically, I don't like it. It's got like a texture to it that I don't like. But chat seems to like it, so. I like slime characters, which is interesting. But I don't know, something about this one. You know, there's like some fleshy bits too. So, let me just scroll down a little bit. Try not to... Let's just put that... Hold on, let me refresh this. Okay, let me put that in, What the fuck? It's down there. You can't see it too well, but it's down there in what the fuck. Okay. Moving on. Oh, also the description is yes please, :3. I forgot to read that. Lycanroc from Pokemon Sun and Moon. I like the Goth Wolf. Dude, I thought we were done with these. There's another one! How do you keep reinventing new ones? I thought we were done! Oh, that's funny. That's a no, though. It's not a what the fuck, it's just a no. That's a Pokemon. That's just a red dog again. That's just a goth dog. Moving on. Oh, interesting. Entei from specifically Pokemon 3 the movie. I want to curl up with him so badly I may have daddy issues. And if you've seen the movie, you know. No, I know. I've seen that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I understand, you know. The movie, yeah, that's why I know, that's why I said specifically from the movie, because I understand. I get it. I understand. I understand why one might say this. However! That's a no. It's a no for me, dog. Piranha Plant Mario Party DS. R31st search Piranha Plant size... Gataxia probe from Magic the Gathering. Yes, please, Daddy. Gataxia, strap me down and cut me up. Also, this thing is kinda GLaDOS coated. Interesting. GLaDOS if she was a centipede. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean by that. Yeah, sure. Rift Herald, aka Shelly. Oh, from League of Legends. Big Crab Monster, :3. Also, you can literally go inside her. Alright. Okay. Why are women only on top? Sexism? No, it's because I'm a fucking boring ass person. And I have no no crazy tastes. Too big. Well, that's not nice. You could have said you can write her. You could have said that. I'm just gonna say no. That's not a what the fuck. You know, I'll be honest. That's just a no. I was gonna put in what the fuck, and I was like, it's not that bad. That's just a no. You know, I've seen crazier ones. Oh, okay. HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I gotta watch that movie sometime, but I know enough about this character. Listen to the bro's voice. Yeah. No, I understand, yeah. The voice, yeah, I get it. Yeah, Daisy, yep. Yep. Give me your... is it do? I never knew what the lyrics were. I always thought it was answer true. I guess... Is there different versions? Wally did better. Give me the plant. Anyways, I'm just gonna say no. Move on. It's not a complete what the fuck. It's just like a you know... There's like something about this where I'm like, alright, yeah, the voice, I can see it kind of, but it's not enough. I can see it to where I put it in, okay, I can see it, you know what I mean? The space core from Portal 2. Space! I love the space core from Portal 2. We both love space, dude. I love space too. Dude, this guy, dude, I wouldn't want to like fuck this thing. I just want to like hang out. Space. I like space. This guy's awesome. Is it not no. Can I argue? No. No. This is a no for me because I just want to be friends with this guy. Though this guy would get super annoying after a little bit, but I still like them, you know? What do we have next? I wonder who submitted this one. Couldn't tell you. Literally no clue. It's a mystery to us all. Ifu? Or because it's ifunny, for those who don't know. So like Ifu maybe? Friday Night Crunchin'. I don't even think I can explain myself anymore. I'm sorry. Guys, this is another orb, but this orb has a big mouth with big sharp teeth, and I know that that is something that's an orb though. Why are there so many orbs on this? It reminds me of annoying orange. Yeah, moving on. Turg from Mixels. Lego or cartoon version, I'm not picky. What dat tongue do also tentacles? Oh god damn it, there are tentacles. Well, you know what? We get both of them in the image. I see it in the top right, so... Dog, that's a Lego. Mogo from Green Lantern. Sentient planet. I'm gonna get my Rick Sanchez on. I guess you guys are lucky I've seen enough Rick and Morty to understand that reference. That's crazy. First of all, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I know a little bit about DC. I did not know that there was a planet who was a lantern, much less a Green Lantern Corps member. I mean, I could have seen like another Corps, but I didn't know it was a Green Lantern member. That's actually really cool. That's like a really cool character. That being said, you know, that being said, that's a no for me, dog. Yeah, no, that's what's funny. Not only are they sentient, they're also Green Lantern worthy, which I find fucking hilarious. That's crazy. All right, I know who this is. Say hi to one from Battle for Dream Island. We love a toxic woman in this house. I don't know much about this, but I do know a little bit. Would you be surprised if I said this wasn't Rose? This is not Rose. That's well, Rose also would agree, so I guess it might as well be. That's crazy. Anyways, that's a number, dog. I don't know much more about them. That's what Sig just said. I used to think the number 5 was kind of cute, so I guess. My chat's awesome. Can I just say that? My chat's awesome. Oh god. There it is. Guys, we have our oldest meme. It just showed up. This is the crazy callback. Holy shit. Most people in this chat are not going to understand this callback. Holy shit, chat. I don't think anybody... Oh my god. You guys have no idea. That's crazy. Holy shit, I can't believe it. You guys have no idea. Anyways, but moving on. I'm sorry. That's a boss, bro. That's a fucking base. It's a fucking boss. Pottery. Don't ask? How do you even say the... Malachite? 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 Malachite. Okay, cool. I was thinking maybe as Malachite. Okay. Yeah, that's just, that's a pot. That's a pot. That's a pot. Moving on. Crocs. Sexy shoes changed my mind. That's those are the image, by the way, is Lightning McQueen Crocs. Thank you for making the image for this icon the Lightning McQueen Crocs. I can't even try to see it. That's... yeah. Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo. I want to fuck my 3DS. I should not have read that out loud. I should not have read that out loud. I'm gonna get clipped. I should not have read that out loud. You fucking baited me, didn't you? You fucking baited me. Hello, little stylist. Hello, Mario. Moving on. I think this is our last one, by the way. Cypress Island? Cypress Island? Cypress. That's an island. Self-explanatory? No, it's not. I want to be the stylist in the 3DS. Ending it with a bang. Ending it with the... That's, So, like... I mean, I guess there was a planet on here. So I'm beginning to think... Self-explanatory, really. By the way, this is the last one. That's it. See? Okay. Well, here we go. Here's the full list of my rankings. I noticed that during the second half, I started saying no a lot more. Are you happy for all mine being normal? As normal as you could get. Okay, so apparently the ones I'm hearing you guys out on is Rosalina. Big fucking shock there. I forgot that character's name. Velma, Gwen, Nene or Nene, and that character, you know? Who's that cowboy under Harley Quinn? I forgot the name, but they are cool. She's cool. People like her. So yeah, here's the full list. As you can see here. There's a lot of no's. There's a lot of no's. There's a lot of no's. There's a few what the fucks, but not as many as I would have thought, you know. So it's not too bad. I still have the most what the fucks by a decent margin, and that's something I am proud of. I have no shame. No, that's good. That's good. Anyways, this was all fun. This was very fun. I did what that took about 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's good. It's about. I was honestly expecting it to go a little bit longer, so that's fine. The what the fucks I definitely think do deserve to be in what the fuck. There are still normal women on no. Yeah. Yeah, but Cypress is self-explanatory. How do you say that? Cypress? I will never forgive you for saying no to me. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have you seen what my type is? Have you guys seen my type? Maybe what Cypress? Okay. Cypress. Okay. My type is, guys. My type is boring. If I did a hear me out list, it would be like conventionally attractive woman, conventionally attractive woman, conventionally attractive woman. So like, of course I'm gonna have weird ones. Tell me I'm beautiful? You can be beautiful. Just because I'm not attracted to you. I'm saving... Alright, I don't think I have anything else left to say. I'm looking over the tier list though, and I think I definitely agree. I might bump this character down. Maybe. Yeah. JD, can I DM you my cookie run smashes later and you can tell me where you would put them? How about this? If I ever do this again, which I probably will eventually, not anytime soon, it's going to be a bit, we need a little bit of a space these out a little bit. I'll have chat submissions, and I'll have chat submit a bunch of hear me outs. And we'll have the mods like vet them, make sure they're safe to be shown on stream, the descriptions are safe, and we'll kind of use the same format. I think it'll be fun. Plus, I'm sure a lot of chat has some fun ideas. I don't know when we'll do that, but we'll do that eventually. I'll announce it beforehand. So if any of my mods are like, ah, damn it, I forgot this character, you can submit some there. But anyways, yeah, for now, I guess that's where we're going to leave it. Let's just look at those what the fucks again. Guys, thanks for coming to the Galactic Dead Sex stream. Right. We're going to pause the music, and I'm just going to take a BRB. Take GD out of there. No, that's me, dog. Not the romantic music. Oh, that was It's funny because it was Gramps back Knight from Xenoblade 2, which is funny. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take a BRB. Let me get things switched over. We're just gonna play. I guess we're just gonna play some more of that Ocarina of Time ROM hack for the rest of the stream until I'm done. I have to go decompress. Kind of. Not really. I'm fine. I thought it was fun. That was a lot of fun, though. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. So let me take a little BRB. Let me get things switched over first. He has to go. No, that is not true. OOT, the ultimate trial. My God, guys, I had some soda. So if you hear any grumbling, that's like a weird soda burp. So I'm so sorry it picks up on the mic. Oh my God, help. It's like I can't stop it. It's awful. I'm dying. This is a long title. Why did I do this? I didn't even spell something right. I spelled it as something. Let me switch the category. I hope you guys had fun, though. I hope you guys had fun with that. You got to send that tier list in the chat. Oh yeah, let me save that real quick too, so I don't lose it. I forgot what I was doing for a second. No, I'm not doing that, dude. I am not doing that, dog. All right, there we go. Title's updated. Dude, I made these for my friend's birthday, but I really want to eat them. Don't eat them. They're not for you. And let me download this image. Let me make sure it is not glitched, because sometimes it glitches. Yep, okay, we're good. All right, I will send that later. All right, I'm gonna take a little BRB. I gotta switch things over, so I might be a few minutes. So I will be right back. I will see you all in a few minutes. BRB.